Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Amir here. Yeah, he's in the car at that unknown location again. There go that same tree. Hold on, let me get the sun on my face, man. Or the phone. Hang on. All right. Boom! Got it. All right. So I want to talk real quick about intimidation and how I perceive it to be, how I perceive that phenomenon to be. But I'll start by telling a story. Story time. So I'm watching or I'm online and I'm searching through bodybuilding forums because I'm thinking about getting into a bodybuilding show sometime soon. It ain't a definite, but I'm thinking about doing a show, but I have to get ready for that. But anyway, so I'm reading through, and one of the forum topics that these guys were talking about was intimidation, and they're like, the question was, are you intimidated more when you see someone that's like big, not just muscular wise, but like they look like they got a decent amount of muscle, or are you intimidated by height? So some of the people on there was like, oh, definitely height, and then some of the people was like, oh yeah, definitely muscularity. But I'm sitting there reading this, and I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. All right, sounds like I got a goatee. Damn. All right, yeah. So I'm sitting there, I'm thinking like, wait a minute. First of all, I grew up, you're not really supposed to be intimidated by anybody's physical appearance. If anything else, I would be more intimidated by the person that's freaking 5 foot tall, but they feel like I get the sense like that person could rip my feet off, eat them, and then stab me with the bones from my own feet. That's the person I would be intimidated by more, not the person that's necessarily bigger or necessarily more muscular. And that just got me thinking again, like how important energy is and just the sensing of energy is in interpersonal relationships, man. I mean, yeah, what intimidation is essentially is I'm being just being like I'm breaking it down really simple right now, but what I perceive intimidation to be is essentially you're thinking about physical intimidation. We're talking about physical intimidation in terms of like, physical altercations, that sort of thing. But I perceive it to be when you think about all the things that a person could do to you to physically harm you, right? And that's fine. It's natural because you don't want to be walking around with blinders on, like, oh, I'm the biggest, toughest guy on the planet, because not there's always someone that's gonna be faster and stronger than you, no matter who you are, man. Just ask Michael Phelps, or no, nobody. Forget Michael Phelps. He's like the man. I love Michael Phelps, but that's a different story. But there's always gonna be someone that's bigger than you, faster than you, stronger than you, and then you know that is another topic. That's talking about drawing comparisons between yourself and other people, which you really shouldn't do. So, I got a lesson from my niece on that the other day, man. Shout out to my lovely niece Ashley, man. But yeah, it's definitely a built-in natural mechanism to think about what a person can do to you, but at the same time, you have to stop, take a deep breath, and tell yourself, wait, man, that person could probably do that to me, but what would I do to them? What could I do to them? Could you rip off their nostrils and then fry their nostrils as onion rings? You know what I'm saying? Like, really think about what you can do, because you're strong too. Anybody watching this, everybody watching this, man, you are stronger than you know you are, man. And it's all up here. Again, that's why I'm such a big believer in the power of positive and clear thinking. Clear thinking, not just positive thought, because you can't just be positive thinking like, oh man, this fire doesn't burn my skin. Oh, it's so cold. You can't do that, man. So you have to be realistic. But yeah, think about what you do. So imagine for a second, someone break into your house, right? If you have a family and you're watching this right now, imagine right now it's nighttime. You hear like a sound downstairs. You're like, damn, somebody in my house. And I know it's not that big old rat because we killed it last week. Let me go get my gun. So boom, right there. Stop right there. The first thing you're thinking is, okay, I got to get my gun. But why? Because you're going to protect your family. You're not going to sit there and let that person come in there and like attack your family or kill that big old rat that you love, right? Exactly. So in that instance, you forget about what that person can do to you and what you can do to that person. And this applies too to like women, especially women. You know, women have it hard, man, because some women, you know, equate size with strength, man. It's not the case. What's more, like I said, what's more scary to me is if I'm talking to a person and I can sense like, damn, this person would probably rip my ears off and then turn them into ear jerky or something, man. You can sense that. So if you're really in tune with your body, you can sense what other people are projecting and what's beneath the surface. But that's going to be the topic of other videos, right? So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. But never, and another thing too, being intimidated is allowing yourself to be intimidated. So big difference there. No one has the power to intimidate you per se. No one can look at you and be like, be intimidated, or I'm going to kill you. You know, nobody can do that, man. We allow ourselves, you know, to be intimidated by the thoughts we have in our head. So don't allow yourself to be intimidated by nobody, man. You see somebody that's like 9 feet tall and their neck is just a big ass muscle. Okay, that's fine. They probably could do some damage to you if they wanted to, but then again, could you climb up that person like a tree and then take a maple syrup sap and just jam it into their head? You could. You could, you know. So by allowing yourself to be intimidated, man, you put a blanket on your own inner power, man. I know inner power is like not a scientific term. I'll come up with a better term. You know, that's one of my goals in life is to solve the mysteries of the universe and all that. So I have that ready for you probably next week, man. 9 a.m. So be here. But don't ever, ever, ever look at anybody like, damn, that person could eat my heart like a damn Stromboli. Nah, you can eat that person's heart like a Stromboli, man. Put your focus back on you and let your power come out. And you're gonna find too that when you start to think like that, when you get out of that thinking of like, oh, they're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster, what have you, you're gonna find that when you get out of that sense there, people are gonna react to you different because of that internal change, which is now gonna be projected through your body language. People are like, damn, I should have messed with Mike or James or, you know, what's another name? Send me, give me a comment in the description. Give me a name of somebody I could use, you know, fictionally. But yeah, people are gonna sense that. People are gonna respond to you differently. So, you know, I want people out there that's, you know, you feel like you get intimidated easy, and it's okay. You know, sometimes, you know, I catch myself like, man, it's a big, you know, but I'm like, wait a minute, I could rip his scalp off or her scalp off and then put it on me as a mustache, you know. So just remember, you got power too, man. So don't allow yourself to be intimidated. And this goes for too, man. If you at work and there's like your boss intimidates you, man, your boss should never intimidate you, man, because one, that's your boss, and you know he or she is just a human being, just like you, man. You know, they probably go home, they probably intimidated by you. They probably be like, man, Jimmy, he's scary. I'm scared to be sitting next to Jimmy. You know, Jimmy, he looked like he could rip every one of my mustache hairs out one by one and then dye them and then freeze them and then stab me with them. Jimmy's scary, man. Jimmy is scary. That's what your boss probably thinking, man. You know? So don't ever remember, if you ever, after this video, I don't want you to be intimidated. If you're intimidated, I'm coming for you, all right? I'm going to come for you. We're going to have lunch. I'm going to help you get through that. I'm not going to beat you up. But nah, don't ever be intimidated by nobody, man. Remember, you have power too, so the next time you find yourself, and it happens so fast too, man. I know this is getting to be a long video, but I hope it really does help you. You know, I hope my stupid laugh, ha ha! I hope my stupid laugh kind of helped too. But The next time you see yourself, or you you sense like, oh man, this person's this person look like a hungry tiger. Like, wait a minute, stop, 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 stop. Tell yourself to stop. Like, wait a minute, Jimmy, we a hungry tiger too. We all tigers up in this bleep, you know. So I'm gonna eat too, and then I'm telling you, switch your focus, right? So don't try to be intimidating. Just allow yourself to think about your strength too, and you'll see people will change. It's instant too. Guarantee if you go into work Monday or wherever you do Monday, you're doing something Monday, you interact with a lot of people, and you walk around with that in the back of your mind. You want to bring it to the forefront of your mind for a couple seconds, but after that, it becomes automatic. But after that, you'll see people start to move out of the way for you. You know, it's just up here, man. It's all energy. Believe it or not, we really just all communicate with energy back and forth. That's all it is. It's just that our senses and our thoughts sometimes get in the way of allowing us to sense what's going on. Really, I'm getting all mystical on you, you know, but deal with it, you know, because that's the truth. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember your own power. Now, I'm not saying go find somebody that's 9 foot tall and be like, yo, Amir said that you ain't intimidated, man. I'm not scared of you. You start shaking. I can't help you, man. You SOL on that one. But just, you know, when you're walking around, just remember your own power, man. When you remember your power, you'll feel your power, and then everybody else will feel your power, man. All right? So, guys, God bless. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a great day, man. Life is good. And the sun's out. Watch. Ching! Sorry, if you got blinded, I'm sorry. That was dumb. I didn't even think about that before I did it, man. I'm sorry. Love you guys. Have a good day.